Next up at 5, we're looking at the vaccination rate among Ohio's little ones. The state website shows just 16% of kids between the ages of 5 and 11 are fully vaccinated. That number only goes up to 22% when you look at how many kids have had one dose. It's creating a challenge with Omicron cases now peaking and exposures in schools and daycares peaking as well. Pediatricians say while these numbers were somewhat expected, they're still frustrating. That's what many parents with kids too young to be vaccinated are feeling as well. Sara Shookman talked with them about the daily struggle.
You say hi, you want to sit with mommy for a sec? Go.
Carly Henry got her 2 school-age daughters vaccinated as soon as they were eligible. But with cases surging, it's her toddler Jude she's now worried about.
Everything we do is a lot more calculated just because we do have one family member who is a lot more vulnerable because he can't wear a mask and because he's not vaccinated.
This week, Moderna confirmed what Pfizer told Americans weeks ago. Its vaccine trials for kids under 5 are being extended. The goalpost moves to April at the earliest.
Spring is a few long months away.
All the parents of kids who can't be vaccinated yet are just sitting here like, great, thank you. Really looking forward to this winter of death for my child. Like, that's just awful.
Jamie Green writes for Slate's Future Tense and penned this piece about her experiences with daycare quarantines and other tough choices, getting shared widely by parents who felt seen.
Just the acknowledgement that they know we're out there, that they know we're waiting, that they know this is so hard would be really helpful.
I have a 3-year-old, so I'm right there with you.
Here's the shift Dr. Amy Edwards has seen.
Pre-Omicron, my mindset was that I could keep my family COVID-free. I don't really think that anymore. With Omicron, it's more how can I minimize how Omicron is going to affect my family when it does happen.
Dr. Edwards says that comes down to viral load. Vaccinating the rest of your family can cocoon a younger child. Masking does that too and can result in a more mild case. She says it's been the worst 6 weeks of the pandemic to date.
Everybody talks about, Omicron, not that big of a deal. I've even heard somebody call it Omicold. It's not a cold. It's still worse than the worst flu.
Dr. Edwards says at Rainbow, about 30% of those hospitalized kids with COVID have no underlying conditions. They were simply unvaccinated, and they just aren't seeing it with vaccinated kids. Even those with asthma and other complications, they don't end up in the hospital because the vaccines are even more effective in that age group than they are in adults.
All right. Sara Shookman, great information tonight. Sara, thank you.
Sure.